hit the button here. Hello, welcome to Gatewalkers Sunday, session 18. Welcome. We're going to go ahead and do a recap of last session. It wasn't maybe the last two sessions for joy's sake. That would be ideal. So looking at the hero point situation here, we have a tie between Onovan and Cass. Would both of you like to roll me 1d100? The highest number gets to do the recap.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my gosh.
And gets a
Can't
hero
remember 2
point.
weeks back.
Gets a hero point out of it if you... That's a D.
Make it 2 and I'll
This
do
I
it.
win. What the?
Oh, at the D100 try. I rolled the
Yeah,
wrong
you
thing.
can't beat Onovan. I'm sorry. You have a 1% chance of beating Onovan, and that was not it. So, it's 2/3 and 3/3. Bonus for a hero point. Give me,
Oh my
give me a
gosh.
recap, please.
Okay. Well, we were trying to find the like next person from Sakawachi is like somebody who has been destined to like find a god to sacrifice, which seems like a totally legit thing to do. And we were hoping to find Sakawachi's like party members, I guess, friends, who had been helping them on that mission. We were able to find one of them recently, and then went out to, well, a couple of them recently, and went out to find another one, and also a member of the Smiling Wolves.
Smiling Wolves, yeah. Or Skywolves? Smiling Wolves, Skywolves.
Smiling.
Yeah.
Smiling Wolves. And we seemed to track them down to a cave. Whilst appearing at the edge of the cave, we were like, oh, what's that in there? And then we found a dragon. Because Pathfinder has no chill. It rolled a 1 on its initiative, but still got a plus 17. So it had an 18 to initiative because that's balanced. And I mean, it is, which is even more worrying that that's balanced. It actually is. Dragons are scary, but it's still balanced. It's mind blowing. And we fought it. It was a bit touch and go. Had the dragon not rolled so badly on some of the things we'd have done bad, had we not rolled so well, it would have been worse. But then also, it did do 52 damage to me in one go. And like,
You're alive.
I felt, nice surviving that. And that was fun.
How much HP do you have?
56. Tanky.
I'm
Someone else got like a ridiculous amount of spray. Cass just likes the face type thing, so you'll be healing them most of the Oscar. So Cass needs help continuously.
That's true.
Aside from that, we defeated it, and then we were like, oh, we kind of feel bad because maybe we should have talked to this dragon, but none of us like speak the language, but like it didn't seem to want to listen. And then we found the executed, decapitated heads of Sakawachi's friend and the Smiling Wolf friend. So maybe the dragon was just a bad guy, and
yeah, I mean,
maybe there was another explanation. Like maybe he just found those,
I mean,
he had them on display.
Yeah, like there's
maybe
like,
he found the display. Maybe it wasn't his cave,
Pretty sure it was their cave. We're almost certain.
So at the end of that session, we...
Like, I think I recalled knowledge on it and got a crit, right? And it was definitely the dragon's cave. It was bad.
think so.
Well, maybe Pablo was just wrong,
Oh,
I think it's a nice dragon.
Apparently there's a loot duplication glitch, so there is no loot. We already looted it. No, bad. So, at the end of...
And then we went back to the Smiling Wolf camp.
And
sorry,
have you've left the cave, so I should move you to Skywatch, I'm assuming at this point?
Yeah,
okay.
we were on our way there.
Okay, so this is starting to be later at night. We're gonna go ahead and make our way to the Smiling Wolves camp. Now, do remember, these streets are illusory and require a bit of, what's the word? Navigation via stars, right? Because...
Cass, do you think you got it?
Yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I'm pretty good at star watching.
Nature or survival?
Survival, Cass. Please roll me a survival as you look up and try to make your way to the Smiling Wolves camp.
Yep. Do you have a button? Should I just roll?
Just roll, please.
Yep.
Oh,
Since it is night, it is a success.
Nice.
You are finding your way back to the Smiling Wolves camp, but I will throw something in on the way before we get there. I know we're waiting on Oscar
dragon!
to join, but I wanted to do one of these encounters because I think you've done all of Sakwachi's friends, and you haven't.
We've done 3 friends, I believe.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's
the
more.
4. The first one came automatic. First one was free.
Oh yeah.
So let me go ahead and load the scene. Stick everybody but the new PC in there. And let me.
Can I put Chuck in?
You can always put Chuck in. Because at this point in time, if my journal entries have been fixed, which I think they have, a pair of red eyes. No, sorry, not red. Blue. Blue eyes seem to be stalking you
Blue-eyed white dragon.
from a distance. Sorry, I'm hearing a little bit of typing noises from.
it's me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, we were gonna roleplay. We can also roleplay on the way back. I think you guys wanted to have a little bit of a chat, but let's do this first. From the shadowy interior of a vandalized storefront, a voice like crackling embers speaks. You see an imposing canine, shaggy, muscular, and as big as a horse. As she says, "A trade," she growls. "I offer a trade."
What are you offering to trade?
My
it like-
name is Ishtald, and my eyes see more than most come nightfall. But the curse you see in daylight, it is weaker. And as you stare a little closer, you see one of her eyes, milky white, shining ever so slightly like a full moon. We can attempt an occultism check. Anybody that is trained on it.
Finally! Wait, I think I'm trained. Yes!
All right, that is a failure, Helmy.
I knew
Those
it.
are mine.
That is
Oh,
a-
do I need... Sorry, I had to
click
click
the
button.
button.
Damn it. This one's gonna be worse, I just already know.
All right. Helmy and Grimm. Well, let's do it this way. Cass and Jarden, no idea. Helmy and Grimm, this seems like a small curse. You don't know the exact effects, but you have a feeling that what she may be saying could be true. If you put your brow to mine and look me in the eyes, it will get rid of my curse and transfer it to you. If you are willing to help.
Sorry, we already have a dog.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see what's in this for us, ma'am.
You will see. Better in the dark.
I already see well in the dark.
Oh, I mean, I can't, so maybe I should take it then.
Wait. Someone's offering us help and we're just... What's this trade, sorry?
You will gain the curse I have. You will
What was
see
that?
better in the dark, but in the daylight, your vision might suffer slightly.
It's
Oh.
fine. I have a dog that talks and can see, so I guess I could take it.
What was your name?
I am Ishtald. Long ago, a powerful moon hag cursed me to wander only in darkness. I believe the only way to pass it, to break this curse, is to pass it on to a willing creature. This is not a trick. This is not a threat. This is simply a passing of something that may be beneficial, but also slightly troublesome.
I just gotta say right here, this is not a trick. They're the number one phrase that leads to unplanned pregnancy in my village.
Oh. Well, I mean, this is a dog, so I assume this is a different story.
I am a wolf. A winter
Same difference.
Well-
I guess I'll take it, you know. Yeah, unless anyone has any objections.
Wait,
Uh,
you're going to get yourself cursed.
I gotta say, it sounds like a real bad idea to me. You know,
That is
taking-
fair. I mean, if you guys can already see in the dark, why should I?
Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm a gardener. I can't take this curse. What kind of gardener gardens in the dark? That would be terrible.
You know, I may not be a scholar like some of y'all, but I'm pretty sure, as a general rule, you don't immediately trust strange glowing-eyed wolves in the middle of a cursed
I
land.
have no ill intention. If you wish to not take this, I shall simply find my way.
Question: how long have you been looking for someone like this? Because like, it sounds like you've had this curse for ages. So I'm just wondering why nobody has wanted to take it from you.
The people I've talked to, peasants, warriors, either attempted to flee the second they saw me, or attempted to attack me, and I fled instead. You are the
Wow.
first people that I could have a proper conversation with, and so far you have not attacked me.
Well, I mean, there's an entire
Yeah,
camp
because-
called the Smiling Wolf Camp. So, I mean, like, and you're a wolf, so they'd probably be quite happy to see you.
Can
We could
you
just
smile?
take you there and see if there's anyone else.
You can attempt a diplomacy check, Donovan.
Sure. My rolls are so good. We've got this. They were a roll last session, you know. We did it. Didn't I crit for like a butt ton? It was great. A hand, and then a D in the alphabet, and then roll. Oh,
If you are to lead me there, I would appreciate it, although I am afraid they will attack. But
no, look, wait, where's Natalie? Look, this is our friend Natalie. Come out from around the corner, Natalie.
yes,
Um,
I exist.
Everyone thinks that, you know,
Oh my
like,
god!
oh no, they're going to attack us on
They
sight. But
deleted Natalie.
they deleted Natalie.
They like just
Who are they?
It's just them, all right. They do these
Wow,
kind of
as soon
things.
as Pride Month ends, I fucking see how it is.
No, I updated the god damn it. I updated the module and they replaced all my NPCs, which I guess
Oscar, this isn't your character, is it? That we're just all like, nah, none of us want to get cursed by you. We'll just move on. Okay, thanks.
let me
Not at all.
Okay, good.
find Natalie here and attempt to rename her again to Natalie. I'll put her in friends. There you go. Narthkeza, what name is that? Well,
Who knows?
I know,
Nothing
right?
we gave.
But yeah, no, come with us. Look, we'll guide you. Cass, keep going. You're great at this. You can always face tank the stars. You're doing very well
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah, I can take anything, man.
Well, that's not true, but okay.
I've never
Wasn't there
died
a
by
big hit
tanking.
and you fell and you died?
I did not die. I'm
Yep,
still here, you see.
And
But
then Kanipo, you know, try to
Yeah, that one.
run to that.
No,
almost
but
all died there.
you see, I'm still here, right? You see, I did not die. Man, I tanked it.
The winter wolf
Ishtald?
Istalled. IST. Oh, God.
Istald.
Installed.
Is told.
Istalled. Will nod and agree to accompany you to the Smiling Wolves camp.
Sick.
Although they do look trepidatious. Sorry, I'm
I
tired.
don't know what that word means.
They look a little bit hesitant to do so, and will attempt once again. Are you Do none of you want this power, gift, curse?
No, not really. I don't think.
Nah.
Otherwise, someone would have spoken up.
No, I think we're okay.
I don't have a token for them. I have a generic Winter Wolf token. I'll just
That's fine.
put that.
Well, that's Big Wolf.
It is a big wolf, so I'll
Fuck, Chuck
move
size.
them. Well, you guys continue on your way to the Smiling Wolf camp. If there's anything you all want to talk about before we went to the camp, this is your opportunity. The wolf is following far behind, scared, not
Okay.
hesitantly. So,
Grimm, can I chat with you for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
I like shuffles away from the group, and is lost like picking up what Onovan's putting down. Is just like, wow, look at the stars over there. What a mighty fine night it is, and tries to like drum up
we've
conversation with
been
everyone else.
staring at the stars this entire time. Sorry.
I know they're just so beautiful. I normally don't like nighttime, but yep. Just wow, look over here, everyone. So Grimm, look.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just need a deception roll for Islos first.
That's so rude.
It doesn't. It's not. You know, you guys can't roleplay by yourself. I always want to see how bad Islos is at this. Oh.
Oh, I just good.
All right, at least Natalie
Let
is
her have it.
distracted.
Let her have it.
All right.
So, Grimm, I was thinking, this whole like secret thing that you're keeping. We were all sort of standing there like lemons, not really able to help you out with whatever you were going through. With that house thing, and I don't know what that was about, but I also wanted to be like, oh, but you're dead, Grimm, and maybe you had a past life or something, and maybe this is all to do with that and stuff. But I couldn't really say that out loud because everyone was just standing there kind of clueless and wondering what the heck was going on. But maybe if I had said that, then they would have been able to say something and they would have understood what was going on. They could have helped you jog your memory or something like that and said something, like especially Jardin, although Jardin did think it was a giant, big bad dragon. And although the dragon was bad, it wasn't like, life ending. Jardin sort of wanted to run away. It was terrible, but we stood it through. Anyway, the point is, Grimm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Sorry. Can you just summarize this in like maybe 2 sentences max?
Two, just two.
Maybe
Right.
3 if that makes it
Okay,
easier.
I'll try my best. Gosh, it's like casting sending. Right. I'll tell you about that story another time. As physicians on the front line, like trying to fit words down to make sure that the messages were relayed in like I'm doing it again, aren't I? Tangent, right? Okay. It's like if we all knew that you were undead, we'd be able to help you know that you were undead and therefore help you remember things, maybe if you're having dreams and visions and stuff. And also, they might be able to think of more of better things than I could. And also, they'd also be able to, maybe like not hurt you when we heal each other. Because I remember what happened in those
that kinda
caves when
sucks.
I had to let out all that, nice positive energy and it sort of burnt you. And I didn't like doing that, but I know you were okay with it in the end. But also, they don't know that. I don't know why Cass is so bloody special and able to heal you, but then shines light from his hands and all. Whatever. Anyway, look, the point is, I think you should tell the others. I think our, mission here and making sure we get back safe and sound kind of depends on it. And also, it might help you jog your memories.
Well, I suppose you make a compelling argument.
And also, it's a bit of a burden on my shoulders, just being the only one that knows and sort of terrified of the consequences, whether you're going to kill me, otherwise they might accidentally kill you by trying to heal you. I mean, that's a bit bad.
Well, I'm not going to kill you.
Well, I mean, no, you'd have to get through Islos first, but I'm just a gardener, so you probably have a
I
good
could
chance.
if I wanted to, you mean, but...
No, I'm probably sure you could, but I am just... I'm literally just a gardener, so it wouldn't be hard.
I suppose.
Just if you kill
what
me, you
you-
sort of kill 2 people, which is kind of, that's a high. It's a lot.
That is fair. I suppose you make a good point, and perhaps it is time I tell the rest of the group about my status.
Did you have any idea what was going on in the house, though? Like, is that maybe, I don't know, like, I was trying to put 2 and 3 together and making, like, 9, but did you used to live there or something? Is that why we went there?
I'm not too sure. I've never really been able to talk to others of my kind, and well, there's not a lot of books or any other sort of research that I can read about it, so I'm not sure. Perhaps it is, but it could be something else entirely.
Can I give you a quick hug for a second? I'm interested in
Yeah.
something. Okay. And one of them goes like, hug Grimm.
Oh,
And then gives a sniff for a second.
oh, okay.
How bad does Grimm smell?
I'm just thinking probably pretty bad.
Like as
He's
bad as the
literally a
house
rotting
did?
corpse. Not as bad, but like, there's definitely.
Okay, you could do with a few like a bit of rose water or something. I'll try and work on that for you, but you don't smell as bad as the house did. So I don't know.
I suppose that's something for the future.
Yeah, but like Jordan or well, I'm not sure about Helmi and Cass. They seem to be on different planets, but Jordan might know something.
I suppose maybe tonight I will, before we all go to sleep, I will tell everyone.
Okay. I'm not trying to force you or anything. I just
No,
I think
I
it's for your
understand.
benefit. I'm looking out for you.
Ever since I started wearing this mask and these clothes, I've never really told anyone about it. So, apart from you, obviously. I suppose it's just a very
Yes.
big step for me, but I feel like I haven't been as close with you guys as I have been, well, but one person. So,
Well, that's good. I mean, Jordan will understand anyway. They've been with you from the start, have they?
in a sense. Not since I've been this way, though.
Oh, okay.
It's a
Right.
long story. Maybe we'll get into it sometime.
Maybe. But yeah, like I support you. I worked out how to fix you when you're broken, so that's nice.
Yes, a good step forward.
Yeah. Okay, we can join the group now. Islos is probably starting to sweat running all these distractions.
So, as you guys resume to the group, I don't. Oh, dolphins are. Oh, sorry. Jeez, amazing,
What's a dolphin?
disgusting
Imagine
vermin.
you had a unusually smart dog. You bred it with a horse. You chucked it in the water, and it became more of an asshole. But it decided it wanted to learn how to swim.
You just really don't like horses, do you?
I mean,
It's just like any excuse to mix horses and the word arsehole in the same sentence.
I don't really recall much why I don't like horses, come to think of it. But I do know they're assholes.
I think it was something to do with your dad. I forget.
Oh, I miss him. He was a good man.
He's dead, isn't he?
Sorry,
He's dead.
Helmy, can you roll me a horse racist lore, please? See how much you hate horses right now. Yeah, pretty badly. Okay, just double checking. All right, the party navigates the stars and makes their way to the Smiling Wolf camp. I'm gonna add the Winter Wolf somewhere here in the back. Did I copy him? I copied everybody apparently. All right, let's get rid of some.
Yeah, me twice, man.
Oh
Cool.
no,
Oh my god, look, a token with a health bar. That must be a friend of ours.
so let me
it
just
has a green border.
Natalie, there's 2 of you.
let me describe the scene in the camp at this point in time. The Winter Wolves, or Smiling Wolves, sorry, are they're fussing, like you hear what seems to be groans and kind of moans of pain on the eastern part of the camp. And as you all enter the camp, you see someone at this very point in time that you didn't see a few hours ago tending to their wounds. Aaliyah, would you be so kind as to describe your character for me, please?
Yeah, so whenever everybody arrives at the camp and they kind of look at the tender to the wounded, they can actually see a fairly short, lithe, half elven woman, blonde hair, green eyes, rather vibrant green dress, made out of leather, silk, and kind of just skipping from one side to the other, from one cot to the next cot to the next cot, sort of reapplying bandages rather swiftly and um, downplaying the occasional hisses and groans from the ointment she applies to like cuts, nicks, burns, stab wounds, bite marks, everything. And occasionally sort of chastising anybody that actually tries to move unnecessarily and undoes her work.
Very well. Aaliyah, one more thing. I'm going to give you a bonus the rest of the party does not have. Sorry, rest of the party. Since you knew you were coming up north, I'm going to have you buy winter clothes. Yes? Is that okay?
Nice.
Sounds good.
Sorry, rest of the party.
Actually, I got some right at the start, so I'm fine.
It is cold.
Donovan
It is
snuggles in.
slightly cold, guys, and it might
I'll just keep running, and that way I'll keep warm.
just get colder. Anyway,
Do you need to stay warm?
I
That's
do.
actually fair.
so as the party approaches the camp, Matt's the leader of the Smiling Wolves. Welcome back! Hey!
Hey, Matt. Sorry to say your friend's dead. Found their head decapitated. Who's the new person?
That's
I
one
feel
way
like
to
there were
start
better
off.
ways to broach that.
Yeah, start that off.
He just kind of like startles with a shock and
It was a dragon. I'm really sorry. Did we bring the heads?
wait,
I
runs.
don't think that's tasteful.
Sakawachi runs. Wait, I'm sorry. A dragon?
Yeah, there was a dragon. It was a certain type of dragon that lives in a jungle. I forgot the name of it. 1 second. I will just scroll for a moment. It was a Myroga, an avaricious, single-minded dragon type of thing with supernatural occult powers, and it was drawing magic from ley lines and attacking us, and then when we defeated it, we found that it had hurt your friends.
Wait. Slow down. You mean
People keep saying this to me, but I'm being really quite slow. Yes, go on.
no? You're Pamak. They're okay, right?
Is dead.
Wait,
No, they're dead.
what?
Helmi, do you mind us showing you the head? I'd probably be really traumatic, but I just want to confirm that it's actually your friends, you know?
Helmi would open the bag and kind of look apologetic.
You don't have to see it if you don't want to.
Wait. She like puts her hands to her mouth.
Can I see it?
Do you pull out the head?
Helmi would not pull out the head.
Can I? I'll just peek inside.
You see two heads there.
Oh, interesting.
Is that you saying her head is there?
What does she
Sakachi.
look like?
I am sorry.
Oh
Thoughts and prayers.
no, Pamak. She will turn around and just run. As Imuma and Denigi just kind of follow her and attempt to comfort her. Matt also looks a bit, for lack of a better word, he's more stoic about it. But he definitely, you hear him mutter, could have been better ways of saying that. Anyway, thank you for finding out where my lost scout is. It is a shame. He was a good man.
Any idea why there would be a ley line dragon around these parts? I'm trying to maybe make something, some sense of the death.
Is there a ley line around here? I don't know. He shrugs. But I presume you took care of it, yes?
Well, not the ley line, but the dragon, sure.
Well, he says sadly, your reward is in order. As much treasure as you know what? I'll do this later. As much treasure as your boat can carry, but we'll put it on the boat when we get a chance. I'll move
I
it.
mean, again, we weren't that bothered about the treasure. We were more happy to just help. Like,
You did these tasks for us, and you deserve it. Now, a new development has occurred in camp ever since you left. A stranger wandered up, saying they were looking for you specifically. I'm not sure why. Aaliyah, please, 1 second. I know she's been very helpful. She's been helping treat all of our wounded.
oh, look at it. They're a person, not a plant. Look that green. I just thought.
Splash?
Aaliyah, are you able to move your token? I can see your ping is a little bit high. There you go. As you approach the rest of the party, I guess I'll let her take over. Aaliyah, these are the people you're looking for. At least they match the descriptions.
Oh, well, good thing they actually arrived. Whenever Aaliyah turns and looks at the group, she'll sort of just give like a very dismissive shrug. I went to go look for you when the doctor summoned us, but misfortune made me a bit late, and by the time I arrived, everybody was gone. But
Oh, sorry to hear that.
it's all right. Saved me the time. He told me to meet you up here like weeks ago. Months,
Wait, so
actually.
the doctor, the Professor Binglebaddy knows that we're here. Jordan, what's her name again?
He knew. Well, I mean, he knew. He guided me here.
Littleson.
Riddleson, that's
Riddleson.
it. How does
So
Riddleson
you're-
know that we're here?
Besides that, you're a gatewalker like us.
Well, how he knew, I don't know. Didn't really think to ask him at the time. Figured I got my directions, but he knew. So, I suppose as much as I can say on the matter.
But where's your tattoo? Your symbol thing. Are you one of us?
I'm going to. Leo will reach down and sort of like lift the leg covering of her thigh, and it's gonna be right beneath the bone of her hip along her thigh.
Oh, okay. Gosh.
Okay.
Private place. I couldn't
Well-
imagine showing that much skin.
Eh,
Well, we-
Alicia doesn't
well-
like shyness, so who am I to be humble?
I think
Uh,
Oscar.
gosh, there's a lot going on.
Oscar, one quick question. Can you say 3, 2? Can you finish?
1?
Yeah. Okay. There is a little bit of
Yeah, sorry. Okay, on that one, I was just a bit confused because you were like 3, 2. I didn't know if you
Okay.
were gonna count.
Let's
to
try
1 or...
again.
No,
I just want to see the lag because I think there is a little lag. But like 3, 2.
1.
Okay, there is a second lag. Just keep that in mind, guys. Whenever you are speaking to Oscar, it's a little bit of a lag,
Okay.
so you might have to wait a second for them to respond. I confirmed that right now. Is that correct, Oscar? There is a little bit of lag on your end.
Yeah, I think it's just on my end, going outward. Because coming in, you guys seem to be working just fine.
Okay, that's fine. So give him a second to respond if they're a little slow. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, Oscar, or go ahead, party. I don't know, whatever you guys were saying.
Your name's Aaliyah. Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. You don't have a... No, okay. I think that was a different person.
One in a million, I heard.
Well, okay. I'm Oliver Mifflinbip. This is Cass, Natalie,
Yo.
Grimm, Helmi, Jordan, Chuck, and Islos.
Hi, I'm Chuck.
That's a dog.
Yep.
Well then, Chuck, the dog. That's a unique look. And then I'll kind of look
Yeah.
to everybody else. Islos, Grimm, Helmi, Jordan, Cass, and Onovan. Okay. Okay, well,
So
I got your name
you've
at
just
least.
been traveling all the way up here from the Riverlands.
Yeah, I've been stopping at
Wow.
village to village.
That's an
That's pretty-
impressive journey for a solo traveler. Weren't you lonesome?
I mean, Helmi, you sorted it, didn't you?
Well, I
There's
kind of
a
stowed away
whenever
a
you-
little bit.
Go ahead, Oscar.
whenever you ask if Aaliyah was lonesome, there's like a small shrug. Like I said, I stopped at village to village. You tend to keep very good company sometimes.
Oh, right. Storm in every port. Is that the saying?
I don't know. I mean,
I hadn't
go
had
for
a
it.
nice storm in months now, so I'm afraid I don't call.
Oh, for you, it's probably a horse in every barn, isn't it?
Oh, fuck off.
Well, it's nice to have you. So you're just helping out to the cat. No, wait, you're here to find us. So you got so you've forgotten the last 3 months.
Yeah, about 3 months since I don't know. I don't even know what happened, so I can't even tell you what could have caused the memory loss. I just know I
Wait.
lost it.
Test time. What happened? Right. Where were you right after you lost the memory? Like, what's the last thing you remember after the memory loss? Where were you?
Honestly, it's a bit of a blur at the moment. I can't even tell you that. I just remember sort of like being half awake and then waking up, or no, half asleep then waking up.
Yeah, but where were you?
Kind of.
You must have been
I
by
can't-
something.
Oh, are you talking about the? Oh, great! I
You
forgot the
did your
names.
homework, Oscar. Well done. The Awidara. The Awidara.
That's in character.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, the Aridarian, Aridara, the Aridara.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You do know the thing. Okay. I mean, it could be rumors. You could be like Aspire or something, but I believe you.
I don't. Just kidding, I do. I just wanted to send them out.
I mean, no, it's good to have a balance.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, we all sort of. I was on my way to the Best in Bloom, and then all of a sudden I thought they'd give me like an expressway because I'm a gnome with just little legs. And I was like, oh, that's nice of them. I'm like a VIP guest. They've like found a special way to get me to the Best in Bloom, and then they had like a hedge with my face sort of trimmed into it. It's very nice. But then I ended up not apparently there, didn't win it after all, and well, I gained an Islos. I already had Islos, but Islos wasn't as big when I came out the gate. So that's our story. Did you gain anything when you went through? Did you see anything before you went into the gates? I mean, you don't have to answer. I hear it's personal for some other people, but
I want to say I do remember seeing myself with other people. I don't really know who they were. I don't think they even really had faces. I do not felt
I've had.
welcome though. I felt very, very welcome. That was
Oh,
actually that was a very addictive sensation.
Oh, okay. Gosh, yeah, no, I
Bad
had a
family life.
few times like that at school, but nice. University life's nice. So you're just here now to hang out and find out what's going on with us.
Yeah. I was like I said, I
Well,
was originally supposed to come with you, but I didn't have the best of luck, so I came a bit late. And I was going to catch up with you, but doctor told me just to come straight here, and whenever I got here, I'd meet up with you. And hey, look at that.
Well, Jordan's our resident nerd and also a half elf, so I don't know if you've got a lot in common there. But basically, we've all been trying to work out what's going on with just everything, really. And I was actually hoping to talk to everyone about that. And well, I was going to prompt Jordan to give us a bit of a rundown of everything so far. But maybe if we find our own campfire and talk to you about it, because I was going to. God, I'm doing the tangent thing again. I do apologize. It comes with a long name, this kind of thing. But basically, I was hoping to work out what Sakawachi's whole deal was, because we've been helping them because they want to sacrifice a god, but that seems a bit dodgy to me. So we're sort of going to go over there and maybe talk about it. But now that I've upset Sakawachi, with the death of their friend, it could be difficult. But maybe we should fill you in on what's happened.
Well, that'd probably be for the best.
Yeah. Where can we go? I guess we'll just go over here. And then all of us is just gonna position into a huddle.
Sorry, I was muted. You guys can go wherever you want. You can. It's a larger camp than what is here.
Yeah.
The winter wolf will approach the smiling wolves. Let's kind of say they get a little alarmed. You guys say he's fine. The wolf will ask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, that thing as well.
The wolf will ask the camp if anybody would like sort of being better able to see in the dark. This is a chance for Aaliyah to put her input in, because I prefer a player character to see if you heard what the earlier.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You said so. The wolf. So this wolf approaches everybody and says if they'd like to see in the dark.
Yes, you've heard. Were you listening to the previous roleplay with the wolf a few minutes ago before you joined the party? Or I can repeat the thing if you'd like.
No, I did hear it out of character. Going with what I heard out of character, in character, I'll give it a look and simply ask, okay, well, what's the cost of being able to see in the dark?
The cost is you won't be able to see as well during the day. You can attempt a occultism check, Aaliyah, if you have that proficiency, which you do. Give it a shot. Hit this button. You know what? If you'd be able to... Oh god, there's a lot of chat here. Let me see if I can repost this button here. Would you be able to scroll up to that occultism check I posted earlier? I won't be able to find it in my journals relatively quickly. And then select your token and hit that button for me, if you'd be so kind. I might be able to find it here. There you go. All right, you don't know what the curse entails other than what the wolf tells you, which would be you'll be able to see very well in the dark at the cost of seeing not so well during the day.
So then when you say not so well, are you saying I'm going to be blind, or I could use some glasses?
You could use some glasses.
All right, fine, deal. I don't mind.
You are very kind. Place your head against mine. Do you do so, Leah?
I do.
They're gonna kiss.
As you... It's like... Is it called... It's when you put your forehead against a popper, right? It's super cute. As you do so, you feel your left eye turning a little milky white. And at this point in time, I will give you what the curse entails fully, Aaliyah. You have low light vision, so you will gain dark vision. I'm going to update your character for that. The penalty is a -1 to perception checks during the day. And I will add that to your modifiers. Do me a favor. When you click on perception, it's going to automatically select the Moonhag's curse. If you are during the night, you can unselect that for the full bonus. All right, but you'll have to remember to do that if you'd be so kind. Yeah.
I was trying to test it, but it didn't work.
When you select your token and the pop-up comes up, you do have those pop-ups that come up, right? You don't shift click.
Let me check.
You should just have to mouse over it.
No, flat roll. It just rolls right out the gate.
Okay, you probably have a setting that gets rid of the pop-ups. Can you shift click a perception check, please? Just let me know.
Okay, that now works.
Yeah, so you can change that setting. I do keep it on, but you can always change that setting on Pathfinder 2nd edition. If you guys don't like the pop-ups,
I'm about to. I'm about to.
yeah. So, but just keep that in mind. And if you guys ever want to fast forward a roll, shift click, and it'll fast forward it. So it just depends on if you want to see those. It is good to see those pop-ups, to see those modifiers. All right, guys. So just a reminder. All right, now, as you get the moon hag's curse, it's officially called. You feel it is dark right now, right? It is night. It is 11 p.m. And you blink and you see around. You can see super clearly into the distance. The world is black and white, but you can see in the dark, Aaliyah. Remember. And the wolf's eyes turn blue, both of them. Remember. Well during the night, but not so well during the day. I thank you for letting me pass on this curse. If you ever wish to remove it, you can do the same thing you did to me, or use a spell. Best of luck. And with a nod and a howl, the wolf will bounce away, trot away. What is it when they just do leaps and bounds? Leaps and bound away, whatever. It leaves. So.
I'll roll my eyes a bit, but I'll make my way back to the group and sort of like keep a very thin veil along my.
Very well. At this point in time, the party has found a secluded spot of camp. Matt's seems like he wants to tell you something. Consider it a question mark above his head. Just kidding. This is not world. Wow. But, whenever you feel like continuing on after some roleplay, and after talking to Sakwachi, of course, you can talk to Matt to see what he wants to say. What would you guys like to chat about here in the secluded corner of the camp?
So I see you're a half-elf like myself. Where do you hail from, if I may inquire?
Oscar?
Sorry, I had to step back for a moment.
Could you repeat that there, Chad?
Oh, Jordan looks her up and down and says, I see you're a half-elf like myself. Where do you hail from?
Absalom.
Absalom. Oh, okay. I myself hail from Rostov.
Rostov. Huh, that's pretty far north. Assuming I'm
is.
thinking of the right city. I'm not the best with geography. Or any kind of mapping, for that matter.
Maps is for nerds.
Well, as Donovan alluded to, I am such a nerd.
Well, we appreciate
great.
it anyway. Plus, you fight pretty well for a nerd.
He's my favorite nerd.
Okay, so on the upside, you all seem very friendly. Not going to
Oh,
lie.
thank you very much. Wait, there's downsides.
The downside is my eyes kind of hurt a little bit right now.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I think we should fill you in on what's been going on, maybe, and then we can all be on the same page, and then we can work out what to do about this whole Sakawachi thing. I mean, I feel really bad, they're grieving the loss of their friend, but I'm also like, now that we've done what you wanted us to do, can we like talk about this whole god sacrifice thing? It's a long story. Can I, out of character, just quickly summarize what Onovan would say, and then I don't have to be annoying and play Onovan for a moment?
So, in a manner of speaking, I have filled the Leon in the story, but I would like you guys. I was hoping in character, maybe not just Onovan,
Okay.
but the rest of you. I did fill them in on the story, right? So we can you could theoretically just hand wave that, but if you guys want to do it in character, that would be amazing. That would be my hope. Or if you don't want to, bonus, I'm not going to force you. So whatever you want to do.
I mean, we don't have to get super in depth either. We can, just give the highlights.
Tell you what.
Lol, Onovan and giving highlights.
Tell you what. Let's. Oh yeah, go ahead.
So my. Right, everyone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to give the bullet points, but then there's going to be bits where I'm going to like tag team you in for like recaps because my memory is a bit fuzzy. I got hit too much on the head in the fifth wave. So we all met up, went through the Riverlands and stuff, and well, I don't need to do the whole thing. The main thing is right now, we got sent to what was the name of the planet? Jordan.
Oh my goodness! I can.
Oh wait, Helmy, you. Well done, Helmy. Look at you go. Helmy's usually really bad at this sort of thing. So,
Okay, I
Castor.
try my best,
That was an aside. You can't hear that. What was that? Castorvel?
Castorvel.
Yeah, that's one. And we'd been sent by Professor Doolittle Pip to like do all these things, but we got taken by Knipo into like a shadow realm, and then we defeated Knipo. Knipo gets defeated. Knipo doesn't defeat you, and then we worked out that we needed to try and get home. So we went through these gates, but then the gates sent us lots of different places on Castrovel, and we went to like an undead place, and then like Oliver checks himself to make sure he's not like said anything he shouldn't have said. Then no, that's fine. And then like lots of other places, and then we ended up here again, where Sakawachi had sort of like not summoned us, but had been in contact with the person that we'd cursed on Castavel and nearly killed. Somebody make all of what I just said clearer. Go.
We kind of got ourselves teleported to a couple other planets while we were off fighting the creator of that curse what killed the elves near the city. Since then, we somehow managed to get ourselves teleported here where we met Sakawachi and her people who we've been trying to help out. And now that we've found all her friends, hopefully we're going to escape this kind of cursed city because it's real hard to navigate for some reason. I don't think it's
really
entirely
hard.
this plane. And also, once we're out of here, she wants to sacrifice a god for some reason. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure I trust these people.
No, I mean, like, not to be harsh, but they already got split up once, and then we had to sort of try and look out for them. Like, not that I understand it's sad, but it also means maybe they're a bit chewing off a bit more than they should have.
Oh, it definitely feels like that.
Like maybe they should just go home. But like in a nice
they
way.
have a mission like us.
Yeah, but I'm trying to work out what it is. Okay, so Alai, I don't know you very well, but if I said to you, "Hey, let's go sacrifice a god," what would be the first thing that came to your mind?
Hold on, Aaliyah is AFK for just a moment. So
damn it.
Now we'll never know.
No, we'll never know.
But Grimm, like, what do you think about it? Because I've not heard from you in a while.
I don't know. It is a very strange thing to ask someone you first met, I suppose.
Right? See, you get it.
However, sometimes, I mean, from her perspective, say I really needed to kill a god really badly, or sacrifice or whatever. Like, and I don't have any friends, or like in this case, my friends have all been killed or whatever, like then I have to ask strangers, you know?
Right, sure, but also maybe if you already lost all your friends, you're maybe not the capable kind of person to go and
That
kill a
is
god
fair.
anyway.
That is fair. Yeah, maybe if all your friends are dead, maybe you should take the message. Maybe we should tell her that. I'm sure
Yeah,
she'll
like
understand
from
and
what I've
won't
seen
get
of
offended at all.
you lot could all go kill a god, right? And I could stand there going, "Woo! Go kill a god! You can
Could
do
we, though?
it."
Could we?
I'm sure
You
you
wouldn't
could.
help us kill a god?
Cass could kill a god, couldn't you, Cass?
He could tank anything.
Is Cass also
I
AFK?
think Cass
he's
is
AFK,
also
yes.
AFK. You know, how about we take
Yeah,
an 8-minute break? How does that sound?
Can we make it
If
10
you'd like,
minutes?
yeah.
We can make it 10, sure.
Thank you.
Just whenever I'll take my another 20-minute or another 10-minute break later. Let's do our first part of the break at this point. Seems like a couple people are AFK. So
See you guys in a
Okay.
second.
see you guys in a bit.
But feel free to interrupt.
Welcome back. We were having a conversation with Aaliyah mainly, but also other people. I don't know. I don't remember. Resume your roleplay. I demand it. Yes.
Yes.
So, what do we do about them folks?
I don't know, the request to sacrifice a god. I mean, in the history books I've read, usually things get sacrificed to gods, not the gods themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's a nice change.
Out of character, what exactly are we trying to do right now aside from get out of this city?
You know, you're welcome to re-speak to Sakawachi. I was just rereading some stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe you could ask her what the fuck is going on, because it was a few sessions.
You,
Unless
you said okay, so Sakawachi was the one who said that we have to sacrifice a god.
indeed.
We think so.
Okay.
What if we don't want to do that?
Can somebody who talks pretty come with me, like Onaven or Cass or
I can talk.
Grimm? I think you need to eat. Okay, it's only going to get colder and colder. And you're already just skin and bones.
Well, mostly just bones, but yeah, fair.
Well, whilst I mean, it's just they're going through a lot right now. I guess we could. We can go and see how they're doing, and then go from there. I suppose.
I mean, we already kind of indelicately, not going to name names, dropped that particular bomb on them.
Look, people are saying this like, look, okay, listen. I've had to tell people things in 10 situations for a while. You just got to do it, and like, they must have known they were dead anyway. I wanted to just try and make sure that they had the information and we were getting the information that we need. We're just standing around in a random camp in a city that changes its streets. This is a lot to go through.
All I'm saying is that the only difference between you and Cass that makes them a mildly preferred healer is that their bedside manner's a little better.
Okay, I mean now
I mean,
now I'm
I
listening.
don't want to point fingers, but earlier you randomly started talking about pregnancy or unwanted pregnancy.
Does pregnancy not scare you?
Not really. I mean, I can't get pregnant, so.
But I don't think you were listening to that story I said at all about while the men in my
Oh, I
village
totally was. It's just I was talking to Onofan as well, so I was like a little torn between two, places at once. And then when I got back, it was you were talking about dolphins and how they were horses or something. So I'm just wondering how this happened.
I'm feeling rather unappreciated right now, Grimm. But
help me. Trust me. You are appreciated. You're very good with a sword. However, I feel like maybe I'm not the only one who isn't too great with talking.
Well, that's why I wanted to bring Onovan with me so we could, talk to them better
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe I can
Sorry.
redeem myself.
Yes, go for it, Donovan. I
Okay.
will stay here with actually, Jordan. Do you wait? No, I think never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay. This is me not
Don't
worrying about
okay
it.
me. I didn't tell you anything.
I'm still trying to
Saku,
figure out what exactly you're talking about. Something about redemption.
So we showed like the head of a dead relative or friend who. Well, we didn't, but we brought it here. So I guess that's like already a red flag. Which I get that. I guess. I mean, I've been around dead bodies for ages, so you know they're kind of like my people in a sense. Ha. So yeah.
You need somebody that talks for you, don't you?
Yes. I'm not around people a lot, so.
All right. Well, you say that you trust Donovan with this. I'm going to go with you just in case.
Looks like they're already over, but we can.
oh, look at Helmy saying, I'm sorry for your loss. Roll me a diplomacy, Helmy.
Why do you have to roll a diplomacy for that? For
May-
offering your condolences.
because Sakuachi, I was going to describe it a little bit. That's okay. It's fine. Sakuachi's currently being like embraced by her friends as she's kind of finishing up her sobbing. Not hysterical, but just a little composed. Hey, a bonus. That's really
Oh no,
loud.
sorry.
That's okay.
How dare you?
So, as she wipes the last tears away, she'll turn towards you all and say, yes. What is it?"
And I need to go pick something up from downstairs real quick, so I'll leave this to Onovan.
As Helmy blanks in. Oh, let's just replace you with Grimm for a second there. All right.
Oh God. Hello.
And if you want to move your token to Oscar, you can. I don't know if you're following Grimm, but you're welcome to join. I
It
don't know.
was. I'm pretty sure it might be lagging, but I moved mine just
Oh, I
like
see.
below Sakawachi's.
I'll put you here so you're not like on the tent there. But
Jordan, I think we should go over just in case things get a little hairy.
Already ahead of you.
So you see, Sakuachi, loss is a very natural part of life. It is.
I'm very well, thank you. It was just a bit shocking, she says.
I understand. Yes,
To see
people die.
the potential head of my comrade in a sack.
Look, I know that's it's shocking, but we had to make it sure it was identified. We have just literally fought a dragon to make sure that we were rescuing potentially rescuing the right person or not. And if it wasn't, then basically the offer was that we'd go back out there.
Sakuachi clasps your hand, Donovan, if you let her, and she will say, and the fact that you fought a dragon just for my friend is very appreciated. I don't want to understate that, so thank you.
I mean, you're welcome. What a horrible thing to have happened to your friend. I'm really sorry. And when I came in, yes, I could have been a bit more sensitive about it, but there's just so much going on here. And this is what we want to talk to you about. Like, Alaya, we've just been filling them in here. And we know that you and your group, right? I know you're going through something right now, but could you just fill us in again on what your quest was now that you're all back together? Because it was just Sakuachi, you on your own before, but maybe now with everyone else, there's more parts to this we could all sort of glimpse.
Yes, of course. Let me tell you about my past a little bit. And maybe this will become clear. I am very proficient in reading stars. I'm my town's best astronomer, and I was meant to be, well, my family and friends always said I was meant to do great things. But apparently, on 21 Erastus, I don't know, that would be a year ago, a natural blue light beamed up from the center of the crown of the world. And that's actually, you guys know that date. It's known as the night of the missing moment.
Hey, that's actually pretty funny.
Oh, why do you say that?
Well, on that exact date is sort of when we all
Yeah,
went
that's the date of the
kaboo.
best in bloom. You're right,
Oh.
Grimm.
Yes, that's what. Well, actually, Onovan, what I was going to say is that is the date we all sort of went kablooey and lost our.
Oh, yeah, that too.
This is why I keep insisting our fates are intertwined, says Sakwachi.
I mean, it could just be coincidence.
Well, let me continue.
Okay, go
My
for it.
grandmother, Seshu, that night dreamt of an ancient being of white fur, bestial horns, and glowing runic tattoos. She calls it Aina Murin, the last Salmon Car. Salmon Cars. I'm actually, it's not in my module, but she will tell you a little bit more. Salmon Cars are, oh my, I did read a bunch of this a while ago. Let me go ahead and Nomadic and Cemetery. They were warriors, great warriors, that once upon a time sealed an ancient entity away. I think there's only one left. Regardless, Seshu had a dream about Aina Murin, and she had befriended Aina Murin long ago. And for years she'd listened to his dire warnings of a great evil that lurked beneath the crown of the world. She hadn't seen her friend in many seasons, so his dream visit came as a surprise. In this dream, Aina Murin told my grandmother Seshu that his strength was fading, and that soon he wouldn't be able to maintain the magic that keeps the ancient evil sealed beneath the ice. To renew the seal, the Salmon Car explained, there would need to be some sort of sacrifice of a god, a quest which only a mortal could undertake. And are you following me so far?
So far.
Totally.
Jordan, are you following? Because I'm a bit lost.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, let me repeat. Ancient evil
Yes.
must be sealed with
Gotcha.
a sacrifice of a god. Now, I
And
don't...
Oh.
this wolf guy is the ancient evil, right?
No, this wolf guy is a friend. It's a
Oh.
friend of my grandmother's.
Are
What's he
you
called?
sure about that? We've all seen this wolf, right? I don't know if Elias seen it, but
You have told me this, and it just doesn't sound like them. But I don't know.
but you said the
You're wrong.
description matches.
The description does match, but did you see a... Did you really see a leathery faced creature standing tall upright with long symbian limbs and a shaggy coat?
Well, we just saw the coat. I'm pretty sure. At least I did.
Oh,
Long
mask
white
coat.
coat,
my.
sort of mask. Looked very mad.
That's really strange. I
Maybe
don't
a
know what to make.
personification or something.
That's...
Like how.
So you're
actually, I don't know
saying
if dragons
what
do that here.
Ainamoran is... For you, Ainamoran is an enemy. But that
Well,
doesn't...
no,
Maybe.
just a sort of nightmare, really.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like my
From
dad.
what I remember,
You know,
he
the
was just standing there
Like your
watching.
dad.
The interesting thing is, these tattoos you all have, I have it in my palm of my hand, right? My grandmother saw one of Aina Murin's runes, and she inscribed it into my hand. And that's the same tattoo you all have.
Okay.
It
Like,
could be a
I
coincidence.
mean, you just want us to, like, okay, so the next step really you think is that we're all connected here, and we just get like a boat out of here and go where exactly? You were hoping to go to what? The Scar or something like that?
Hoping to go to the Sarkoris Scar. Let me actually. I don't have a map of Galarian in the module, but I'm gonna quickly show you guys a screenshot of what your characters may know around the surrounding area. So
I didn't think I'd be going there again anytime soon.
here is a screenshot, and I'm just gonna give you guys. Oh, I need to put my eye drops on. Sorry, I'm gonna whatever. You can watch me put eye drops on.
I'm gonna screenshot it.
All right, sorry. If I'm crying, it's because of the sob story, yes? All right.
Just so
Sure.
beautiful.
I will post the screenshot of the world map, give or take. So.
Oh, it's okay, Pablo. You don't have to cry.
You guys are... Do you see the mountain range to the east? Way to the east? Around Brevoy? You guys are there. You're gonna... she explains, we're gonna have to travel through the lakes of mists and veils all the way to the west coast. I think there is a town named Egede, which is the most... We can talk about Egede. I think that's the best stopping point, and then head to the Sarkoris Scar.
I think every
afterward.
day was a gay day last month.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Sorry, we had to.
So, I am heading there to stop this ancient evil from coming loose. I feel our fates are intertwined, and with my rune and your tattoo, there's some link there. Of course, if you don't want to follow, and me and Muma and Danigi and Olikuk are going to continue forward. But I don't know.
Well, I mean...
Aaliyah.
Yes. I'm just listening right now. But
One
what do you need?
more thing that Dr. Edward Riddleson mentioned. And let me whisper it to you in Foundry. So that you can... That's my uncle. Let me pick up because it might be about my aunt. Sorry.
Okay, good luck. Quick, guys, kill everyone.
No.
But what if I
Because
really
then I gotta heal everyone.
Or we could just get a necromancer, or I'm not sure if that's
Ooh.
Pathfinder.
Super sorry. Oscar, I was going to whisper to you one more thing Dr. Edward Riddleson will tell you. Would have told you.
Pablo, how do necromancers work in Pathfinder? Is that a thing you can do? Like get an army of skeletons and zombies?
I have one on Saturday. They summon things. It's interesting. I think it gets better as you level. So the early levels are mediocre, but then later you can summon cool things. So
Maybe
All right then.
all right.
So I will step forward and I'll kind of look at Sakawachi and give her like a bit of a nod. You really think that that's the direction we should be going in? Then
That's
the whirlwind.
that is the direction I will go in, and I can't. I don't. I would appreciate your help, considering you came from another planet not too long ago, and I don't know if you have anywhere else to go, but of course you're welcome to go back home if you wish.
I mean, I'll look at the other group as I kind of start to speak.
Wait, that's an option?
Would this be the right time to sort of mention that the doctor did say to trust Sakawachi? Now, granted, he didn't tell me who Sakawachi was at the time that I left, but I mean, he guessed where you were going to be. He guessed that we were going to follow her. So hey, 2 for 2.
Seems rather disconcerting that the doctor knows our whereabouts, and we haven't seen hide or hair of him since we left his offices.
I mean, I was about to
Yeah,
say,
kind
can you
of
not send like a
ominous.
messenger to say hello? But I suppose that is exactly what we got. So, hi.
I mean, without even understating it, yes, it's actually downright creepy. I'm not going to lie.
Maybe he's scrying. Is that a thing in Pathfinder? I don't know.
It is theoretically, yeah. I think.
Pretty high level. I
Yeah,
think.
it is pretty high
That's
level.
doable.
Yeah, I was going to say if you're suggesting the doctor can scry us, then he may as well have just taken this task on his own, and he probably would have done it much faster, much easier, if he has that level of magic.
So he just knows someone, maybe. Oh,
Or he's
imagine
got
knowing.
spies following us.
That's true. Maybe he's just really evil and we didn't.
Wait. Hold on. Sakabachi, how do you know the professor?
I don't. Who is this?
So why would the
Dr.
professor know to
Doodle-doo?
trust you?
Yeah. how would
Riddleson.
he- This is ominous. Maybe we should just go back to him and ask
No,
him
I'm
what this is
Onavan.
all
Oh,
about.
right. Okay, sorry.
I don't know anybody by the name of Dr. Doodle-doo, you said?
Riddleson. Edward Riddleson.
Riddleson.
Basically the same
Riddleson.
thing.
Right, no. That is strange. And
Could we send him a letter?
a little bit creepy, yes, that he knew my name. This is weird.
Do you know anyone by the name of Finari?
Fenari.
Finara.
Fianara. No. I do
I
not.
know someone called Fianara.
Hey,
We
me
met
too.
them back in the. They
Yeah,
were like
yeah.
Dr. Riddleson's assistant, Jordan.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. Yes, that's why I asked.
Oh, right.
I almost want to remove a hero point for that dumb. I'll give you a hero point cast for like good memory instead. There you go. I can't remove hero points. That's mean.
For Cass.
No, I meant Jordan. Sorry, not Cass. Get out of here,
Say,
Cass.
nice, Cass. Just like, good job.
Darden didn't ask about. I told everybody about Finara.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Add,
No,
a,
yeah,
hero,
that's a joke. Yeah.
Oh,
add a hero point for remembering.
Okay.
Remembering. You know, I don't know. Go to 3. There you go. I don't know Fianara. Yeah, sorry.
curiouser and curiouser.
We should send a letter to the doctor and see what this is all about.
If
He
you
did say
know,
we could-
if
we
we
could
know, we can
contact
send
him.
it.
Also, where are we going to be when we get a response letter?
Hey, sorry to interrupt your little gathering there. But the boat is ready. The lock house is open, and it's full of treasure. In fact, let me
Oh, cool.
let
I
me
love treasure.
let me actually give you guys a loot box here, and I will distribute evenly
I
amongst.
call dibs.
I
don't know
will
what's in there.
distribute evenly amongst the party here. So let's go.
If
ahead.
there's another one of those nice, pretty rooms that Helmy got, I'm the next one.
I hate boats. I always get seasick.
So, there is going to be inside this cedar box that is going to be inside the ship, but I'm just gonna reveal it. There's 300 gold pieces. Everybody's gonna get 50 each. Aaliyah, the 50 that's going on your end would be as just a grateful thanks for assisting and helping so many people, and he will not take a no for an answer. So he will give that. To
On that
you.
note, though, this does remind me. I do see Jordan and Helmy are a bit injured.
Yeah, they are.
Helmy will also take this chance to pay back to Onavan the 6 gold that she owes. So she's just going to.
Then I guess, well, this whole conversation would have been going down. Would Helmy and Jordan have had any issue with me patching them out?
Not at all. In fact, Helmy would be quite appreciative.
Not at all.
Do you have ward medic, Aaliyah?
And continual recovery.
Okay, so do me a favor. Target Helmy and target Jordan by pressing Shift and T. Now, you should be able to find a treat wounds and battle medicine macro in your macro folder in the bottom left of your screen. Do you see the macro folder in the bottom left there? It's at the bottom left of your screen next to the usernames. Find treat
Oh,
wounds and battle medicine
browse macro.
and drag
Okay.
browse macro and drag that to
Yeah.
your macro bar, please. Now, when you get to treat Jarden and Helmy, it'll give you some options. All right. Go ahead and select the options that you can choose, whether it's a train DC, a DC. Don't click on DC modifier, but definitely do. You can change medicine DC if you'd like.
This will be a risky one, but okay.
Give it a shot here. That is a critical success for
Very
33 healing on both. This is
Ooh.
a great start. And describe to me, Aaliyah, how you heal flawlessly the two people that you're healing.
Oh, before I describe it, how did Helmy and Jordan get injured exactly?
Bit by a dragon.
Slammed by a dragon tail. Yep.
That'll happen.
All right then. Reaching straight into the tool pouch, like without even really looking to open up the toolkit, I kind of just simply grab a sliver of the medicated bandages, slip them up almost like I'm undoing a yo-yo, wrapping them up right along the wounds, like beneath the clothing, and then immediately dabbing in like the ointment, sort of like bandaging them up as I go along. And the whole time I'm kind of doing it, I'm simply like rotating on my heel from Jordan to Helmy, back to Jordan, back to Helmy, back to Jordan, back to Helmy.
Hey, amazing description. I'm actually going to give you a hero point for that. Well done. Great description. Keep it up. And with that, was that the full description? Sorry, I don't know if I interrupted there.
I think for like just for the finishing touch, she's gonna like give them a pat on the head each.
Okay.
Helmy
Amazing.
looks kind of like a golden retriever would look if it watched something do something that was so dumb that they wasn't sure if the golden retriever was dumb or the action was dumb.
Oh, Amazing. Regardless, Matt,
Oh god, I love it.
Matt will say, somebody take the rare gems. This is a party loot thing, so we'll sell it. And if anybody can use a traveler's any tool, feel free to loot that or sell it at the next town. Reminder, this is not a shopping area. You could probably buy very basic equipment, but not even, they don't even have
I don't mind taking that.
Yeah, they don't even have winter clothes. Okay, go ahead and grab it.
I'd be jealous of your healing like I am of Cass's too, but honestly, I'm kind of just impressed. Where did you learn?
What? You mean medicine? What? You mean healing?
Yeah, I'm a physician myself. Well, more like a battle medic, but
Well, there's almost like a moment where she kind of hesitates, but then she sort of just shrugs. I'm a cleric of Calistria. I met a few clerics of Iomade, some of Seren Ray, and something led to another, and pillow talk. Eventually, I got into medicine through peak interest. Figured
You're
I
a
could help
cleric?
people along the way.
what's that like?
What?
You're a cleric?
Yes, of Calistria.
What? Oh, bless you. What's that like?
There's like a moment where I take a deep breath, and then there's almost like a bit of a hint of mirth before I kind of just sort of like tilt my head from one to the other. You have a very active social life, I'll say that much.
Oh, that's nice. No, I learned during the invasion, but I'm kind of surprised we're going back there actually.
Are you going to be okay with that, Onovan?
Well, luckily, I was mainly just sort of, I wasn't like always on the front lines or anything. I just patched people up a lot of the time and talked to a few of the nature spirits in Sakaris, but it'd be nice to maybe see some old friends again if they're still around. I hope they're okay. Probably not.
I hear for the first time in a long time the land's starting to heal a little bit. That's got to be
Yeah.
something.
I know some of my friends stayed behind and tried to like help them a bit, but I just wanted to get out. It was a lot.
Understandable.
I mainly just stop people bleeding in the moment. Elia, I'm not much of this. Continual recovery afterwards.
Everybody always said I had a bit of a talent when it comes to healing. Anything else, I'll be honest, I can't even swing a stick for the life of me. So.
Oh, nor me. I'm just a gardener.
Really?
Yeah, no, it's us that does most of the fighting, really.
You can chuck fire though.
I can chuck fire and lightning.
I mean, that's not nothing.
It's all right. That's just a gnome thing, though.
Is it?
No, it's literally just a gnome thing. That's my innate spell casting, they say.
All gnomes can chuck fire?
Well, yeah, I mean, again, mine's lightning, but yeah, no, I think so.
Hey, Aaliyah, I am assuming I told you to turn user volume controls down, right? Or you know how to do that at this point, because you're not having complained, but it's super loud if you don't do that, yeah? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Hang on, give me a second. Let me try to figure that one out.
Okay, the music is going to be really loud. Go to the top right. Has it been really loud this entire time? Hey.
Oh, no, you're talking about the playlist. No,
Yeah.
I kind of edited that from the beginning. Like, that's actually something I've already kind of got experience with when it comes to Foundry.
Yeah.
I just automatically go, every time I open up a new game, but whenever I'm setting up character, I'll just immediately go and edit the volume.
Okay, I'm so happy because I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so thank you for doing that. Anyway, and Chad, to answer your question, do you ask him?
Yeah.
Well, shiver me timbers. I think I'm happy to go on a little boat adventure, says Hubert Hedge, finally popping up.
Oh, he's still here.
He's still in my belt pouch. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you talk to me, I just listen. I absorb the world. I'm learning so many things.
Wait, were you there when we were fighting the dragon?
Yeah, I was silently rooting for you all.
Oh, maybe that's why we won.
Really? Yeah, wait. No, be more humble, Hubert. No, you won because of your incredible skill.
I mean, we do all play good roles in this party, I feel like.
I'm not
Exactly.
put on that much weight. Jeez. It's just good food back on not Mars.
You know, it was pretty
That's
good
true.
food there, but it was so hot. Honestly, my feathers were damp all the time.
Regardless, I just wanted to mention that it's cold. That's all I want to mention. It's really flippin' cold. Are you guys that cold?
Wow, that is a great observation, Hubert.
I will be kind of cold if we keep going this direction, probably. Maybe when we reach that village, we can get ourselves some parkas.
I was overhearing the conversation. Apparently, we're going to go on the lake. That's going to be really cold. I hope you brought some cold weather clothing.
I'm quite toasty. You know, I got thick
skin.
I got my winter clothing on.
Well,
I'm freezing.
Look at you prepared. All right, back into the party.
I've got a tent. I got gardening tools. I'm ready to go.
Normally, I just try to
things you need.
Normally during the winter, I just try to cuddle up with somebody and keep warm that way. But so far, there ain't really anybody in the party that seems interested. I think Cass is cold-blooded. I don't think Islos has blood. It could be a rough winter for me.
I mean, we could try. You know, I don't mind experimenting now and then.
What happened?
Help me with blush.
Anything to help a friend.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Wait. I heard something about somebody being cold or something.
They're being pussies. Don't worry about it.
Grimm, you're the one who's least likely to survive the winter. I swear,
We'll see. You keep saying that, but you haven't seen me.
You're
Perhaps.
so scrawny. We're gonna have to like force feed you tea and like whale blubber just to keep you alive.
Oh yeah, does anybody want any tea? Says Matt. We got plenty to go around.
Oh, no,
we
not
don't
this
want
again.
tea.
I'm going to actually look at Grimm and give him like a closer look.
Uh-oh.
You are very thin.
Roll me a medicine check, Aaliyah.
Oh God. I just haven't eaten in
You
a
know,
long time.
I'm just.
Can I try and run the distraction?
I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm very surprised no one in the party has literally attempted this before.
Can I try and run a distraction?
Anyway, yeah, roll me a deception, Donovan.
Oh God.
I mean, I was gonna reveal it soon anyway, but
It's just,
you know,
it's
this might
just
be a
the,
good way.
it's the cloak. It just, it changes sort of.
Get the look.
It's the shadows and stuff on the cloak. Oh God.
Aaliyah gets a -1 against Grimm's stealth or deception DC, which is untrained. Really, Grimm? You have 0 deception this entire time? No wonder we could all tell.
You guys are all just stupid.
Oh,
never mind.
Oh, hold on. Well, it's Pathfinder is usually your passive deception that they roll against, right?
Oh,
But
sorry.
I'll let you actively roll it. You know, fuck it. You can defend yourself against Aaliyah, and Aaliyah would have beat you if it wasn't for Onovan's.
I'll just cross out my arms and like puff my chest.
I still think you should tell them soon. Even the new one.
Yes, we all know you're very hale and hearty right now, Graham.
Yes, of course.
You're one winter cold away from, broken.
You know, guys,
You do have a point.
perhaps there is something I have to share with you all.
The rest of the
What's
camp kind of just listens in.
No, not you. Can we go somewhere private? I don't like all this attention. I get shy easily.
You guys can go back to your secluded corner. Natalie's been
Let's
with you
go
guys
here.
this entire time, by the way. I can only roleplay so many people. I'm not even kidding. So
I'd like to imagine that Natalie figured it out a while ago and just didn't say anything.
we'll see.
Oh yeah, we've been talking a lot. Anyways.
Did you two
Gather
hold
around.
hands? Are you getting married now?
What? No. Okay, guys. So
Somebody wants to get married?
what?
I'd have to reach my hand up for the entire time if we were holding hands. My arm would hurt so much.
All right.
Well,
guys.
how small is Helmy?
Helmy is a
Very tall.
little on the short side, but that's 5'7".
really?
Onovan, I think, is like, what, 210?
Sorry.
All right, guys. You may have noticed that I am not the biggest and burliest of adventurers, and there is something I would like to share with you.
Oh God, you have an eating disorder. I knew it.
Oh no, that's a real problem.
Well,
Oh God, I feel bad now.
stop putting words in my mouth. I mean, maybe I do. I don't know. I don't eat a lot. I guess maybe I could. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I may remember when we found the dead dog. I looked at Chuck, and I did like a thingy, and then he became this way. Sometimes, when people die, they are eventually brought back in different shapes and sizes, and well, I guess what I am trying to say is maybe I am not of such a living status, if that makes sense.
Not really.
Okay, so okay. I am gonna like slowly grab the beak of my mask and like shove it up a little bit, and like underneath you can just see a skull, kind of. Even though there's like not a lot of light coming in, but
Now that's a face reveal.
Here's your tea, Helmy, says Matt as he comes around.
We're having a private moment here.
Wait, what? Oh God, He glanced.
Onovan, like,
I was.
oh look, fireworks. Onovan like prestidigitates.
So I suppose it was the right time to share it with you all. Maybe a little early for Alaya, but I suppose like if you're gonna be with us, I might as well have you included in this. So
Jordan kind of peers at his face or at his skull and says, "Ah, so this may be insensitive, but I do have to ask: Are you your own, or are you a construct?"
That is a
in
very
what,
important question.
in what sense? Like, do you mean I was created or what I was raised? Do you mean it like that?
Are you the pawn of a necromancer, or are you your own being?
I mean, pawn is a strong way to put it. How I saw it was like a sort of like son father, although that's kind of weird. Well, not anymore, at least.
So you've broken free of your chains, essentially.
Well, not really. I liked how I was. Sort of. He's dead. Don't worry about it. It's long time.
Did you kill him?
No,
Okay.
I tried to.
Helmi is visibly shaken, but kind of shakes herself a little bit and says, "Oh, that's fine. I mean, we're all just kind of talking skeletons when you get down to it, right?"
Shit, good job, Helmi. Yes, that is a very good way to look at it.
You're just a little less meaty than most of us.
I mean, we're just gonna have to just for the sake of everybody's safety, though, we may want to keep that one a secret if we come across anybody that's
Yeah,
close
I
to
mean,
Rasmus.
I
agreed.
don't usually like Onovan was the first person I've ever told about it. Well, after I started hiding it, so
I am a little hurt that you didn't tell me about it. We spent several weeks walking through the forest after we met each other.
it's not that I.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That is okay.
When you care about someone a lot, sometimes it's easier to tell a stranger something. You know?
To be fair, I didn't want to tell Onovan, okay, but like he was starting to like hurt me when he was healing me. That's
Yeah.
something we're gonna go over at some point. But like, I had to tell him, or I was probably going to die at some point again.
Yeah, I was slowly killing them. It was kind of awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I died before. Can I get brought back after I'm dead again? I don't know.
Well done on your reveal, Joey. Go ahead and add a hero point. You can go up to 4 if you really want to. Yeah. I know.
I'm just that cool, you know.
I know, but don't keep. Remember, 3 is the cap, and 4 is if you're a special person. You know,
Well, I
special.
am very special. That's
for-
what my mom says.
For special situations, and this is considered that. So, well done.
Well, I don't know if I speak for the party as a whole, but you haven't given us cause to doubt your loyalty with, amongst friends. So your secret is safe with us, and we, I don't see us treating you any differently.
You don't actually have an eating disorder, though, right?
No, that I mean, I don't eat, so I guess, like, is that one of these signs?
I think so.
Maybe I do. Maybe I should start eating.
Helmi walks away and goes to ask Matt if he has any.
Can I make a
booze
medicine check
or
to see if
tea.
the undead actually need to eat?
You can certainly try. Leah, go ahead and roll me medicine check, and then Helmi, you were saying?
Helmi was going to ask Matt if there was any booze that could be poured in her tea.
Oh, it already has some, but yeah, I'll get you some whiskey.
Wait, you were poisoning us with alcohol without us knowing?
Honestly, it doesn't even have to be nice whiskey. Like your foulest rot gut, like what you use to strip paint, might be a little bit better for the situation.
I was gonna break open my fire. Okay, no. You're guests here. You've done many things for us. One of your party members now has healed half this camp. You're getting some good shit, my friend. He'll walk back and bring back a nice bottle of fire whiskey. And gloop, 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 gloop. Tell me when. Gloop, 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 gloop,
Half the tea.
gloop, gloop, gloop. Oh, man. All right. Well, you enjoy yourself, Helmy, and ask anybody else if they want some. I hope happy to share.
All right, I shouldn't be go sailing after this, but I don't see no cops around, so I think I will.
Well,
Well, I was going to bring that up. Being that it's so late, do we want to maybe spend the night here and then shove off in the morning?
I don't know. I rather enjoy sailing at night. It makes me feel like a proper raider.
Oh, to answer Aaliyah's question, Grimm would enjoy a nice set of bone meal, bones,
I
bone
get it,
marrow,
bone
bone marrow, anything bone related he could consume,
Yeah, I eat
and
I grow marrows.
I'm going to sort of like lean off to the side, and I'll probably ask like one of the hunters, like for the camp. Can you do me a favor?
yeah.
I need you to hunt any kind of small game. You can keep the meat, keep the fur, everything. I just need the bones. Just the bones.
They look confused at your request, but will honor it, and after a little bit, will bring back a set of rabbit snow hair bones, as you requested.
Thank you. I'm just gonna like give the excuse. I just need this for like a little healing ritual. There's like a whole medication to it.
Okay. Sorry, I was a bit confused. It's fine. And she'll walk off. No worries. You've helped us a lot. Least we could do.
So, anyways, guys, the reason I'm telling you this now is because of the event that happened recently with the whole house thing. So I figured, maybe it's best to tell you this. I guess I'm not quite sure what it was all about, but I'm gonna try and do more research if I find more sources to reflect on what happened exactly.
I will be happy to assist in your research.
All right.
We had quite an extensive library at the Mages College.
Also about undead, or
Many subjects.
you don't happen to have anything with you, right?
Uh, just some basic notes in my tome, but probably nothing that would
Roll a
help you.
recall knowledge macro for me, Jordan. And what are you trying to figure out, Grim?
I don't know. Just what's been going on
Well,
with me.
whatever you're trying to figure out, Jordan. You rolled a natural 6. Not this time. I'm sorry.
At this time, no, I don't have anything in my tome as of right now, but
No worries.
Um,
We'll find something.
I'm sure we will. In the course of the conversation, Jordan might leave the group at some point and talk to Matt and see if, being that we are heading north, see if they have any extra cold weather.
I need you to roll me a 1d100. This is a random chance roll. They don't officially have any to spare. And unfortunately, I only have one set that belonged to the hunter that died. And I'm willing to hand that over as a gesture of goodwill.
Okay.
Yeah?
So, yes, thank you very much.
Sorry, I know you, from what you've told me, I know you didn't expect to come to the frigid north, but maybe in Agede you can find some more. Some of you will have to bear with the cold. Let me add a cold weather clothing here and winter clothing. There we go. I keep calling it cold weather, but I think that's a D&D term, right? Anyway, you can steal that winter clothing, Jordan, if you'd like.
Okay, I'm going to put this in here and I will bring it over to the group. I'll put it somewhere. There it is. Okay. And I will hold it out and I will say, hey, does anybody need this?
Now, Grim,
Me.
just one more thing to clarify. Just because you are undead, unless this right here says you are immune to cold, you will take cold or cold effects as well. Yeah.
Haha, basic undead. That's what you are. You is basic.
Damn it!
So just a heads up, rules is written, yeah, and I think I will follow that as well. You're chilled to the bone. Oh, give me a villain point for that. Do it. Come on, that was good.
That was bad.
Fine.
Anyways, guys, how can a skeleton tell a joke?
Well, how?
Because of his funny bone.
Ah,
Thank you.
there's a dad joke if I've ever heard one.
How does a skeleton know their jokes?
I'm dying of laughter.
It's just in his bones.
What does a skeleton chef say when he serves you a meal? Bon appetit.
Where's my laugh track? Hold
Whenever.
on.
So is Grimm actually saying this out of curiosity in character?
Probably not. He's not the joke.
Okay. All right. I was
But
gonna say.
figured
Okay.
it'd be funny.
On that note, though, then while everything is going on, I'm going to actually walk up to Grimm and hold up a piece of the rabbit bone, which is like, I think this one is like almost powdered down to actual bone meal. I'm gonna hold it up and say, "Try this. I want to see what it does."
I mean, I don't have a stomach, so like, what do I do with it?
Just try to eat it and see what it does.
I'm going to put it in my mouth and try to eat it.
Do you guys hear this?
Yes.
Oh.
No, I don't.
No. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. Continue.
What happens?
Oh,
when I
you
try
try to eat it and put it in your mouth. It kind of starts absorbing into your bones, and you feel like satiated, for lack of a better word. Yeah. You do feel like maybe you're missing calcium, and it's kind of. You have been eating, by the way, Grimm. I'm assuming you have.
Oh.
Yeah, like, at least bones. Yeah, like read the undead hunger part at the bottom right there.
Yeah, but it doesn't mention.
It doesn't mention skeletons, but I do run 2 bloodlords, and my undeads eat bones. It's delicious.
Gotcha.
It got-
I asked you this at the start of the campaign, and then you said.
Did I say
didn't.
no? Then I'm sorry. I have learned much since then, Joy.
Fair enough. No, it's
All right,
okay.
all right. So
To be fair, there were parts where Grimm was like tearing into the animals we fought and taking their bones. So
I
Yeah,
remember that
was-
as well.
I figured I wanted to. It said I did something with bones. It just didn't say I ate them. So I was like,
You could theoretically, like, if you have a broken bone, you could use bones to mend it. Yeah. Or you could use the bone meal to like fill in the cracks, and it'll like almost magically just fill in your little cracks there. If you want to do that.
Gotcha.
But
So I don't necessarily eat them, but I can sort of.
I wouldn't say eat and digest, but more like let's reflavor what Aaliyah just did. So, the bone meal doesn't actually go in your mouth, but you see a little couple of cracks in your bones from osteoporosis, right? Or whatever it is, right? So you just rub those in there and they fill it up. And you feel nourished, Grimm. Do you tell so to Aaliyah?
Yes. Thank you for this. It feels a lot better.
I'm just glad it worked. I'm glad it worked.
Jordan will lean over to Cass and say, I've heard that some of your kind are more averse to cold weather than us humans or elves. Would you like the cold weather clothing that I have procured?
If you'd be so kind, that would be wonderful. Yeah, I'm a bit cold. Yeah, and I think I'm fearing it'll only get worse.
Okay, I'm going to transfer it to Cass.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go on a long rest, guys. Hit the long rest button for me. Or are you leaving at night?
Helmy would be getting
Well-
steadily more excited about sailing and drunker, so it could go either way as to whether she'd try to get everyone to leave or she.
I mean, I just think isn't it a bit easier to like navigate by the stars and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. It's real easy to navigate by the stars. You can see
Is
them
that
from here.
I'm
is
certainly
that
not
right?
thinking about going out at night.
Islos is going to try and like swap your cup full of alcohol with one with less alcohol.
The bartender trick, slowly dilute it until it's just water.
Islos is not doing very well.
Henry thinks Islos is trying to hold her hand.
Oh. If we're sailing, shouldn't you? I don't know, not be like too drunk, but just like a bit drunk.
No. This is how Ulfin raids used to be. Sure, a lot of us didn't come back then, but it was always quite fun, and they never would let ladies go on it. So now that I'm,
Right.
now that I'm here, and I'm the only person here what knows how to sail, it's great. It's gonna be great. You'll see.
I can't wait. Please do look after us, though. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm a plant and not an aquatic one, so I'm a little bit scared. I got my land legs, you could say. Not really used to being on water. I ain't no lily.
I can maybe help as far as maybe just basic navigation goes, but that's about it.
That seems to me as like you're real sturdy. I don't think you'll have no problems at all. In fact, I think we should go right now, says Helmi, who chugs the last of her tea back and promptly passes out.
Okay, well then, there you go. See, if they're excited, let's go right now. I would rather not strain my eyes in the daylight.
I know one of them can help me out if I need it, but that only lasts for a little bit. And the last time we were in water together, you nearly got killed by a snail. So,
Did somebody say snail? Oh, I hated that thing, and I can't believe I showed everyone my privates that early.
I like your feathers, if that's okay to say.
I like your leaves too. You always look like you're blooming so prettily.
Thank you.
Two.
So the garden is rummaging around in his backpack, and it says, "Ah, I thought I'd pick this up. This might help us." Shoot, I wanted to put it in the chat. Oh, there it is. This might help us navigate.
Is it the astrolabe?
Astrolabe.
Yeah, that astroglide will help us out real well.
That's so cool.
All right, boys, hit the long rest. Or wait, are we leaving now? Sorry. I'm
leaving now.
Leaving now.
Yes.
Matt will. All right. The ship is ready. Sakawachi's currently pulling out her bedroll. Huh? Your friends want to leave now. Wait, really? In the middle of the night?
No better time than the
I'll
present.
kind of walk up to her, and I'll simply whisper. I'll kind of whisper between her and myself. It's going to be much easier to navigate at night. And honestly, after some discoveries, I have a bit of a sensitivity in the daylight. Probably better if we just leave right now. You can take a sleep. We can sleep while we're on the boat, but we're probably going to head out for now.
Have you heard of the Lake of Mist and Veils? Romeo, hit this button for me, actually. New character. Aaliyah, please. Hit that button for me.
Whoo, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, God.
All right, from what you've heard, the lake is a freshwater ocean which, despite its incredible breadth, is a few feet deep throughout. Benevolent nixies and cheery-eyed sailors mingle along the lake's warm, sunny shores no matter the season. That's what you know, Aaliyah, and it's perfectly fine to travel at night, which is why you're telling this to Sakwachi, yes?
Yeah. I mean, it can't be that bad. From what I've heard, it's actually fairly beautiful, so what's the worst that can happen?
If you say so. She looks towards Olakuk, Deniga, and Imoma. Are you guys ready to travel now? I mean, I've been up all day, but if you're all eager, then we can stay up a little bit longer, says Imoma. I can navigate the ship, says Olakuk. I have pretty good unless somebody of you wants to, of course. Denigi pouts a little bit. I really wanted to sleep. Really?
You can sleep on the boat, young lady. Hope me so.
Are you drunk, Helmy?
You're drunk.
Huh. Fine. All right. Well, you'll need a lantern, but or a torch or some. You can set up a bonfire on the ship if you get cold. Just don't burn down the ship. Let's get you all situated and heading out. And with that, yep. And with that, the party. Well, Matt will actually say a couple of things before you go because it's pretty important here. Adventure into the cold. Don't drop me in the water, please. So what is he gonna say? Whilst you guys were having your little private conversation, I've been talking with some of the smarter wolves, says Mats. This is just a raft. You're not going to be able to get to a gate with it. Oh, eye drops time. 1 second, please.
You were talking to some of the more smart wolves, so like the rest of the camp then, or?
You're hilarious. Anyway,
Thank you.
the raft will not take you very far, and this lake is huge. From what I've heard, there is a ship graveyard a little bit further away. Let me pull out a map of this surrounding region so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, this map is unfortunately full of spelling errors because the module writers don't know what they're doing. So Sky Loach in the bottom left is actually Sky Watch. Lol. And then Igade is Igade with an E. Let me fix that as well. And then Winter Breath is actually Jundland Ruins. So Jundland Ruins. There you go.
Damn, how do you mess that one up?
They straight up just, whatever. That's fine. There's a lot of random stuff here, but he's gonna say we're in Skywatch right now. You can go to Winter Breath. I think it's Winter Break actually, but you know what? I don't care anymore. You go to Winter Breath Bay, and your raft might take you as far as the Jundland Ruins. Now the Jundland Ruins is a massive ship graveyard, and you may be able to. Now this is all conjecture. If you don't, then you can go to Port Ice, but that's going to be a rough travel, or Orlov. But this is the closest and most convenient attempt for you to find a suitable ship that is in the shipwrecks to get you to Igade. Does that make sense, everyone?
So we're going to have to take the raft to find a ship to get to Igade.
You're very astute, Donovan Miffenbip.
I'm just glad I was able to summarize for something.
Here's a follow-up question. It's a very simple one.
Mm-hmm.
What would be your recommended route?
I would not recommend you go to Orlov or Portais. Your raft may capsize on the way. Winter Breath Bay is calm waters. Go straight to Jundland Ruins. Don't heed the ghost stories. Pure poppycock, I'm sure. And you might find some treasure amongst the ruins. Who knows? But regardless, find a suitable ship. Hopefully you do there, and if not, then head to one of the other cities. But if you do, then you can head straight to Igade through the week-long journey that is, even on a fast ship, that is going to take a while.
Do we have a shipwright with us?
Do you what? Sorry?
I was looking at the rest of the group. Do we have a shipwright amongst us?
Helmy has crafting and sailing lore, so...
You straight up sailing lore? That's amazing.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Okay, well, at least we have someone who could potentially refloat a derelict ship.
If you need wood, don't look at me.
Ha! You're always so funny, Islos.
Thank you. But I also don't want to get chopped up either, so,
I think the terrifying shift graveyard sounds like a winner to me. What I remember is that Port Ice is full of pirates, and that the other place that I've never heard of. It sounds kind of dull.
Let's go to a ship graveyard. I've never seen one of those.
If Fordyce was in New Maria, it might be worth going to. They got a lot of robots, which is probably fun. I ain't never
I
fought
don't
or
feel
smoked a
so.
robot. Oh no! Can you vomit?
Do you even have a stomach to be sick with?
Apparently.
Yes, he vomits out the bone powder I prepared for him.
Oh, so it's your fault. Maybe it's just psychosomatic.
What does that even mean?
Oh, well, we had a lot of people that had something about, losing your limb and phantom limbs. It was, it's a lot going on. Don't worry about it. Just battle stuff.
I mean, I still have all my limbs. I
Sounds
think.
like more like a hypochondriac.
No, they actually lost their arms fighting demons, and then they thought, oh, my arm hurts, but wait, I don't have one. It was a whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's fine. I've got a thick skin.
pretty dark. Wait, but you don't.
It's a saying. You wouldn't get it.
Oh, okay.
The party gets on the boat.
I'm on a boat, and
Mats will salute. Best of luck. Oh, and he will howl like a wolf as the camp all behind him will howl as a
I think they all
greeting.
just collectively stubbed their toe.
As a greeting. Oh, as you are sent off into the deep waters of the Lake of Mist and Veils. Welcome to the lake. Where is my... Do I have water?
Can I go to the bathroom real quick? I'll still be listening in.
Let's take a 2-minute break because I need to prepare something. Just 2 minutes. Yeah, might as well. BRB, 2 minutes.
I will do this.
All right. Let me play. This is just a little bit of ambient music. The raft is also creaking, and then I'm going to play a little bit of just other music here as well. Welcome to the river. The waters are still and calm, but especially here late at night, the fog is getting thicker and thicker and thicker as you continue. Who's steering the ship?
I assume Helmy would be, because she is rather excited about it.
How drunk are you, Helmy, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Can I roll a 1d10 real quick?
I mean, maybe, but you did drink a bit, so, maybe a 1d5 and add 5 to it. Maybe, right?
I think that makes sense. She is
Well,
plastered.
You are wasted. I need you to roll me a sailing lore. DC 21 with a -4 circumstance penalty, please.
Can I inspire competence?
You can attempt to.
Yep, thank you. Here's things already.
That is a 15 plus a inspired competence gives you a 16. Right? Is it a 16 there, Cass? With inspired competence?
Yeah, that it just lets me 8 with performance.
Okay.
As
So,
Helmy would be drunkenly singing, I assume that Cass, being a bard, may join in.
Yeah, I'll be singing. I'll be doing some bagpipes to a prior tune for you.
Helmy, merely 5 minutes after you start heading out, you hear a clunk, 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 as the raft that you have been steering
I think the engine's broken.
hits a handful of rocks.
I meant to do that.
Does anybody say anything, do anything?
Helmy, are we sure that she should be sailing in this condition? Should we not go back until you sobered up a little bit?
No, it's fine. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Cook will politely, you know what? He'll talk to Anno and be like, I'm not in their state, sorry, and I know how to steer a raft pretty well, but I'm a bit scared of. You see, Helmy. What is she doing? She's drunkenly singing and steering the raft.
Right. I tell you what, you steer whilst I distract Helmy, and then we'll make Helmy think that they're steering, but actually it's you. How about that?
Denigi, who is nearby, will kind of look at you on a. Maybe I can distract Helmy.
I don't know, can you?
Hey, big girl.
Hubby looks around.
Over here. How many fingers am I holding up?
I'm sorry, miss. Normally I'd be interested, but I'm a little busy at the moment.
A little what? Sorry.
A little busy at the moment. Help me, says, steering badly.
Oh my god, try.
She giggles for a second and and then what would she do? Just do you mind stepping over here for just 1 second? Ulikuk's kind of right behind, trying to
Sure, what is it?
As you step away from the helm, Ulikuk will quickly grab control of the reins. I don't know how rafts work, but let's say there is a steering wheel. I don't know. Anyway, I think you are steering the wind or the thing so that the wind catches it properly, right? Maybe the sails? No? I don't know. Regardless, Denigi Denigi will just place her hand on your shoulder. Tell me about... You have beautiful eyes, she says unconvincingly.
Oh, thank you, miss. I got them from my grandpa.
Oh? And who is your grandpa?
My grandma was one of you. She was, from the spine, the crown of the world. That's why I'm so short and I can speak your language. But she didn't like it up there much. She said it was a little boring for her. Nothing personal. I'm sure it's great.
No, it
On
is.
the way down.
It is a little boring. Roll me diplomacy, help me. You're good at these, right?
No.
Okay, fair enough. We'll take that. You can tell she is feigning interest, but there is a spark of actual interest. Otherwise, she wouldn't even bother to, get you distracted. Ulikuk, in the meantime, is going full speed ahead, and way's clear. Sorry, go ahead, help me.
Well, when she was making her way down, there was an unexpected summer blizzard, and she got real cold. Her caravan almost died, but something saved her. Something from above.
Wait, what?
Yeah. And she didn't know. She was real grateful. The only thing she would tell me was that she met somebody who was a real angel, and then when she made it down to where all the other Desmonds were studying, or meeting up in the land of the Lenorm Kings, where I come from, she was pregnant. Now, I didn't think she meant that her real angel was an actual angel until my acne turned out to be eyes.
Gosh, that's a bit of an eye-opener.
Hey.
A wake-up call, even.
Denigi is actually looking at you with interest and say, "That's fascinating. So you're part Aasimar?"
Yep. Apparently, it skipped my dad and it went straight to me.
In the meantime, while this conversation is happening, I need everybody without cold winter clothing to roll me 1d6.
Islas can't wear cold clothing. This seems... I'm going to unsummon Islas. Okay, that's easy.
You said without only?
without cold winter clothing
Yep.
to roll me a
Alright.
1d6 as the cold starts biting. And even with cold winter clothing, it's uncomfortable. But
No, I'm both sick and cold.
those of you who aren't fully protected, the wind in the middle of this raft, in the middle of this river, in the middle of this lake, this fog is just chilling you to the bone. Hold on. I've got a sound effect.
I get it, because we're all skeletons secretly. Right, guys?
Can I make a suggestion for a soundbite?
Yeah.
We need to get the "I'm bad to the bone."
That, and we
Um,
gotta get the Minecraft skeleton noises, like the bones clanging when Grimm walks around.
Well, feel free to send me the soundbite and I will upload it.
I'll send you that after the session.
Same here.
Now, this journey continues for however long.
If there's no interruptions, then following that though, I'll probably start, even if it's just minor. I'll start treating whoever took
How do you
the cold
treat
damage.
mild frostbite, mild just, how do you do that?
In this case, again, I'm gonna sort of like reach out more so for like petroleum Vaseline,
Mhm.
petroleum-based Vaseline, kind of apply it to the skin. After I apply just mild disinfectant, and then again start wrapping the bandages around rather thickly this time, sort of to protect the exposed skin. And for the minor stuff, that'd be the description itself. It's just more than anything, sort of to.
No, I love it. I genuinely love it. Everybody heal up to full again as we're going to forego the treat wound rolls as Aaliyah will. And I'm assuming you continue to do that?
Yes, I'm going to continue that. I'm going to do that continually, sort of like changing out the bandages every time they sort of start to get cold. I'll kind of like just warm them up mildly, and then just apply more petroleum jelly, sort of to kind of keep just a small damage at bay.
All right. So the voyage will continue. Here's the deal. Only Cook can do maybe 2 to 3 hours until I am exhausted.
Eventually, theoretically, Helmy would sober up.
Mm-hmm.
I could also do treat poison in this case. See if I can do it quicker. That'd be up to the group.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of.
Do you have any like alcohol? Go ahead.
Donovan's gonna try and treat condition.
That would be, yeah. I don't know if I have anything I can think of like on hand that I'd have.
Charcoal.
Alcohol.
I've got a medic feat that lets me.
Because I know you can do
something, I
treat.
think.
Give it a shot
Treat
on him.
condition?
Yeah, give it a shot on him. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I've got treat condition. It allows me to reduce the clumsy condition. Does that feel appropriate? The enfeebled condition or the sickened condition?
I'd say sickened.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say a counteract check. Oh god, I don't want to do that right now. Just roll me medicine roll, please.
Okay.
I hate counteract checks. I know how they work. I just.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'll use a hero point. Jesus Christ. Whenever it matters, it's this.
Well
There we
done,
go.
Onovan. I mean, how do you detox somebody from alcohol?
So, let's talk about gardening. But he's also gonna like, whilst having like a conversation about it, like constantly sort of, like as if they're drinking and talking, pour Helmy like a bit of water to drink and just like keep on drinking that. And I can like, I think prestidigitation can change the flavor of it or something. I don't know.
I think we should, Danigi says, I think we should dunk his water in the head in the water. That'll sober him up.
Prestidigitation does change. I think it like up to almost a gallon of liquid.
Yeah, you can
Like
prestidigitate it for
pretty
sure.
liters.
Yeah, I like try and change it to taste a bit more like the alcohol we were drinking before or something, and then but it's just water.
Helmy, you take over the helm.
Helmy, at this point, sadly sober and hungover, will grumble a bit and say, "Thank you, Deniki," before staggering to the helm.
Olacook will fall asleep. Danigi will fall asleep, although she glances at you, Helmy, before she does. And Imuma, the NPCs are going to sleep. You guys were up you were sleeping all day, meta-wise. They were up for all day. So, and the voyage will continue. Everyone wants to mention, we had a lot of roleplay this session. If everyone wants to mention anything whilst the NPCs are asleep, you can. Otherwise, we'll move on.
I don't know. I'm fine to move on. I would have spent most of my time just patching up everybody consistently to kind of offset the cold.
All good.
Cass, if our rudder breaks, we could just use your tail, couldn't we?
My tail? What do you mean? It's cold water.
All right, yeah, that's true.
Miss
I'm
New
cold.
Girl,
Ooh, actually, I do think of something. It could. I don't know if it would make it easier. The travel all tool.
Okay.
It can transform into any simple tool. Which I believe
Row,
coalition members do.
oars, maybe, or
Yeah, okay, an oar.
okay.
So if that would help make the sailing a bit smoother,
Are you rowing, or do you hand it to someone else?
I would hand it to somebody else, whoever knows whoever's
Whoever
is built
can
more
roll in
athletic.
athletics. Yeah, whoever can roll in athletics. Somebody roll me in athletics, and we'll see if you
Guardian can
can.
do that.
Onathan's going to continually
No.
cast no direction.
No, Helmy, you're manning the boat there. You're steering the
not
raft.
helping.
Yeah. Jarden, well done. With your
Zero.
assist, you managed to get there just a tad bit faster. But as morning dawns and you all start getting tired, the NPC, Sakwachi wakes with a start.
What?
I had a dream.
About what?
I remember it. It's by the light of the moon, among the tolling of bells, she says solemnly, we must find a weeping mermaid.
Mermaids kind of scare
A
me, actually.
weeping mermaid?
Oh, yes, that is what I saw. Sometimes my dreams, I can catch glimpses of events in my dreams. Sometimes it is a blessing. Sometimes, though, I think it is a curse. Oh, she winces. One more thing. There was also a man. He wore a terrible mask of white fur. He stood at the edge of my dream, writing in a book. Like he was taking notes. She shudders.
We've had
Have
the
we
same
seen a
dream.
mask with white fur?
It's a dream you guys have seen.
Yeah, okay.
We've seen that before.
Wait, I thought this was your grandma's god friend.
No, the man looked nothing like a Morin. That I could see why you would understand the similarities, but he was just wearing a mask and a coat, but it was clearly a man.
I bet this is all part of those nasty druids' plans.
Huh.
The Oak Stewards, I bet this is them somehow.
Regardless, I'll wake Olikuk. We should be getting there by tonight. Very, very shortly. And Ulikuk will eventually wake up and take over Helmi's take over the helm, whatever. As you guys will continue for the rest of the day. Go ahead and long rest for me. This time you guys will fall asleep. Here's the deal though. You will be taking cold damage, theoretically. Since Aaliyah also needs to sleep, I'm assuming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one long rest there. Aaliyah, long rest for me, please. I don't think you need to, but hit the button anyway, just so I can, get my OCD out of the way. There we go. All right. I will say one of the NPCs, Denigi, will light up a little fire. It should be safe enough. Might even give it a little wind to our sails. And she will light up a little fire kind of in the center here to get you guys coddled up, and that way you will not take any damage from the cold tonight. Does that sound okay?
Hell yeah.
Oh, did I just close Discord? Oh, am I here? Hello? Yes, perfect.
We hear you.
Hello.
Perfect. You guys rest, the NPCs wake. And with these shifting rotation of shifts, you will find yourself later in the day, around nighttime, at the Jumblin Rex. It has been a whole 24, maybe a little bit longer. And yeah, there's nothing to see around you. It's a good point in terms of descriptions. Endless fog and water. But up ahead, you start seeing vague shapes and vague figures, or what seems to be masts and broken, maybe ships. And as you guys approach, I genuinely want to call it, because this is a whole new section. But I feel kind of bad ending a little earlier, but would that be okay? I know we didn't do much today other than roleplay, but this...
I mean, roleplay sessions are fun.
Yeah,
Sometimes we need
I
that.
don't mind.
this next part will be a whole new area, if that makes sense. So I
that's
would
fine.
I
I
would
definitely get it.
I would prefer to start it off next week a little fresher
A
there.
whole new map. A wonderful
Now
dungeon
that
crawl
said,
for
I'm
you.
good with
out of
that.
curiosity, who was it that was taking cold damage? Was it Homie and Jordan
It
I think it was
was
everyone without.
Helmet,
originally?
Jarden, and Grimm. Why do you ask?
Okay, no, I was just making sure. I was just making sure to remember who it was. So it's Grimm, Jordan, and Helmy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, you're getting to know everybody's names and whatnot. But let's go ahead and call it. It's a little earlier, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and start recording here. Thank you for watching YouTube. See you guys next week. Oh, wait, somebody say something?
Have a good one, everybody.
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, thank God. It was recording your voices. That would have been really funny if it wasn't the entire session, right? All right. Bye.